Lightning Gragas or perhaps this cannon as well. Something with a bit of engage, because otherwise this Astralis lineup would have been lacking one of those, you know, engaged champions. Rakan usually wants to follow up behind someone rather than be
try and punish, because he knows exactly where Zanzara is, has the smite up.
Syncrof is going to dive forward here. Zanzara trying to get away, but you can see just the damage from the Diana. The red buff as well helping Syncrof out so much in this trade. Ooh. And the Flash Crescent Strike is enough towards this mid lane. Nuclear in. Cycling through the cards. There's the goal. Dale's going to go forward. Gold card locked in. There's the stun. Syncrof has the Crescent Slash to chase this one in. Zanzara coming in from the side as well, but he realizes his mid lane.
Heard analysts on the desk talk about how Syncrof is a very smart player. He's a player to watch. He's someone that you need to pay attention to. And it's because of his ability. Kind of waiting for these next neutrals to spawn. So Drake is in about 2 minutes' time. Limit is looking for a couple. That's a big commitment.
Yeah, Death Charge coming down. Limit underneath the tower. He's going to get rooted if those blades can get pulled back. The charm immediately from Promiscu, and Nuclear has invested a lot into this. Dayor looking for the chase. Ooh, tried to chain back onto Syncrof, who dives back in underneath the tower. Dayor flashes away from the hook. Xmadi now tanking it. Only 2 shots to him. And a perhaps slightly misplayed tower diver. Zanzara's on the way. Stunned out of the Spectral Maw.
Okay, so a lot of summoners ended up...
Retreat from the river. 3,000 gold lead, 2 dragons in the pockets of
so he's done his job, I would say.
I think also, though, it provides quite a lot as the game goes on, because he can just chase down Kobe as Promiscu looks for an engage down towards the bottom side. Depth Charge going to land. Here's White Knight, though. Xmadi's burned both his summoners to get away, and he cannot escape. 2 quick kills over to Astralis.
Excellent flank TP utilized there by Astralis. BDS in a typical situation could respond to this. That TP flank from White Knight basically cut off any ability to make a counterplay. So
locked in, they're going to wait for him to use that as Zanzara now steps in. Everfrost stunned up. Nuclear is going to pop the Ghost. Syncrof trying to turn this one back around with the Moonfall. Nuclear pops his stopwatch, and immediately afterwards is able to flash away. Dayor still on the chase. The final auto attack will be enough, but Syncrof is hungry for blood. And Dale's
information on where he was. When he saw the BDS collapse come through, he's looking to follow up, and now we're having a fight.
Really good Scryers. Fast out alteration there will spot White Knight if he tries to blast going onto the back of the team. Zanzara down for half HP. They need to get rid of it, though, I feel. Dragon. Depth Charge. White Knight's going to get locked up. Flame Chompers. Limit flashes forward. Slicing Master coming out, but Dale's on the back line. Look at the damage from Zanzara, from Astralis. They dive in, and BDS over-invested in killing White Knight, but they're able to get back across the wall. Dayor low. Kobe trying to heal up his mid lane, and Dayor dives back in. Adam low, down to about a 3rd HP. Limit, Syncrof, and Adam still alive. Trying to fight back against Astralis. Dayor on a sliver. On a fraction of his HP. Kobe now not in the best of shapes, not in the best of positions. No flash, no heal, no hope of escaping. Kobe locked up. Adam with the undertow across the wall brings back Promiscu to die.
What a crazy fight between the 2 teams. The BDS just barely are able to come out on top of. They will secure themselves the 3rd Drake and make their way to the Soul Point. Wow.
Quite have it yet. White Knight still surging his way away. But here comes Syncrof. And as you say, Blast Cones, a welcome addition to the game for Syncrof as he gets his 6th Blast Cone for Astralis. Might mean they can catch out Adam. The Ragnarok will get him away from any stun that may happen. TP's coming in as Astralis look for a fight. Ragnarok popped by Adam. He's going to try and chase down White Knight, but he's shut down. Heartbreaker through the heart. His bounties are available. So when they take this tower, they're going to get an influx of gold. And the more times you can find these small picks and start taking these outer towers, it's not a huge amount. It's nothing massive, but it is enough to slowly creep your way back into the game. You can see gold lead, though, still 4,000. Nuclear flashing forward with the stun card there. I did not think he'd get in range for the...
And the TP's coming in there.
There's no deep wards anymore. There's no deep wards anymore. They're all expired apart from the one near Krugs, which might have been just too far away. Destiny, though, White Knight locked up, stun card, slicing Maelstrom, Everfrost. He's rooted in spot, he can't get away. And he makes like a tree and leaves. Promiscu pops the quickness, looking to try and get on the back line, but the depth charge knocks them all up. And one by one, they are battered down by BDS.
Very clean fight once again from BDS, and the execution was just flawless. They
feel not for long. Xmadi at 2.5 items should be able just to melt this one like a hot knife through butter. And BDS take it down.
Control over the top wave, and now they're forcing Astralis out. And now Zanzara could be in danger.
Promiscu's looking for a big flank here as well. Zanzara, though, caught out by Adam. Heartbreaker away. Promiscu was spotted on a ward as he walks into this mid lane bush. Now we'll have to dance away off towards the top side. Dayor is fighting against Limit, and of course it's the portal combat that is winning out. Dayor locked up, the Destiny coming out. Moonfall from Syncrof as well will force White Knight to flash away with the slicing Maelstrom still running. Already Dale down, Astralis flashing all ways to sunder, and you have to feel it's the wrong road home for Astralis as they walk back to the fountain.
They can make their way towards the Baron now. They still have 5 people alive, and the fact that Dior has lost his life, Zanzara doesn't have flash, doesn't have ultimate, should mean an easy and straightforward objective. It's been a steady, clean game overall from BDS, and they continue to do just that. The TP now coming through from White Knight. He doesn't have ultimate. This will be a last-ditch effort to try and get something back, but looks like it's not going to result in anything.
Yeah, Baron already gone down. BDS
tried to answer. Well, guess what? You're not allowed to. So BDS then look for the fight. And honestly, just very clean gameplay overall from BDS. Something that Grabs was talking about in week 1 was that a lot of the basics need to be hammered home into a lot of these young players fresh to the LEC. And I feel like you're starting to see some of that pay off. A lot of this core concepts and a lot of these basic macro movements being very well executed. Good patience from BDS.
Talking about windows here, though, Dayor locked up depth charts. There's the stopwatch. Promiscu getting onto the backline, though, immediately chunked to half HP. Limit down, a good double root coming out as well, but White Knight is already locked out of the fight. And BDS, they found their window, and they defenestrate Astralis. They chuck him back to the fountain. And in 32 minutes or thereabouts, BDS will pick up their second win of spring.
Overall, a very impressive and clean game from BDS. This is the exact type of showing that they need to show that they can grow, they can develop, and that this team has a